What's up, y'all? My name is Chelly, and today we're going to be talking about how to grow your wardrobe when you don't have the money, when you don't got the funds, when you even trying to get yourself together. Like, girl, I get it. I get it. Sometimes we just got a lot going on in our lives. I know some people have kids, we got a lot of bills. It's just a lot going on in our lives when it comes to money, and we don't always have this big budget to just throw at buying clothes. So today I'm making a video to give y'all some tips on how to build your wardrobe when you do not have a lot of money. The first thing I'm gonna always say, because I feel like it's a lot of these videos where I'm gonna have to talk about clothing and wardrobe, but the first thing that I always start with is you have to throw away the things that you have already that you don't need and that you don't wear. And I'm like, I don't want to get too scripture on y'all, but there's a verse in the Bible where there's a verse in the Bible where God says you have to make room for your blessing. Is it you have to make room for your blessing, or you have to make space? I know listen, I can't tell y'all which verse it is, but if I figure it out while I'm editing, I'm gonna put it up here. So you have to make room though. You have to make room for your blessings. You have to make space for more. And I really don't believe in actually searching for new things until you get rid of the things that you don't need. And that can apply for so much in life, but we're going to start with going through our closet and actually having to throw everything away. Now, I was in a space before where I was trying to build my wardrobe all over again. I was teaching myself how to dress, and I say this in a lot of videos, like I was teaching myself how to dress, I was teaching myself how to dress, I was teaching myself how to dress. And yes, learning how to dress and building your wardrobe takes a lot of time. But the main thing I realized is that I could not start on anything until I got rid of the things that I didn't want to wear anymore. So, sister, I'm going to need you to go through your closet, and I need you. So let's go to part 2, because part 2 actually goes with part 1. And I didn't really know which one I wanted to say first, but they actually go together. So number 2 is actually getting a visualization or figuring out this idea of the way that you want to dress. Now, I get it. When you're trying to build your wardrobe and when you're just starting off, you might not know 100% what your style is, but you should have some type of inspiration or some type of idea. Like, do you want to dress older? Do you want to dress more classy? Do you want to dress more sexy? Do you want to dress more loungy? Like, you know, like, do you want more like sweatsuits? Do you want to do like streetwear? Do you want to do, what exactly is it that, how exactly are you trying to dress? When you get this idea in your head, this is when you got to go to your closet and you literally have to just go through everything and throw away every single piece of clothing that does not match that description. I'm talking about throw the leggings away, throw the wholly ripped up clothes, stuff that don't, the big t-shirts, the old wrinkly pajamas, the stuff that got lints on it, stains on it, everything that just doesn't represent, everything that just does not fit the description of how you're trying to represent yourself, you're going to have to throw it away. I'm talking about you have to go through a purge through your closet. I have went through a purge through my closet so many times, and it feels so good when you're doing it, because that's when you know you're growing. But the thing about making space is so that you don't want to bring new clothes in and put it on top of a whole bunch of junk that you're not even going to wear anyway. You want new clothes to come in and actually like do its thing, okay? You want it to have its room, you want it to do its thing. So going through your wardrobe and actually throwing things away is the first step. Finding that idea of how you want to dress is the second step. And these 2 steps can literally go hand in hand, but these are the things that are like so important. Trust me. This is the third. So now the third is really going to shake your head. And I'm going to hold your hand when I say this. I'm going to hold your hand when I say this. And I know this is going to sound like super crazy, because a lot of people feel like this is not, a lot of people may not like doing this, or a lot of people may feel like it doesn't make sense. But I'm going to tell you when I say this that this works. It works. And the third thing is, you're going to have to start window shopping. Now, I know it feels like a waste of time. Like, why would I get dressed to go all the way to the mall to go window shopping? Let me tell y'all, when I started learning how to dress. And first of all, you have to know exactly what it is that you want in your closet. And you might not always, it's days where you're not always going to have this big budget to literally go buy everything. But sometimes you need an idea of the things that it is that you want. Also, when you're trying to figure out how you want to dress, you have to see these clothes on your body. So I'm a person that when I first started learning how to build my wardrobe, I would literally go to the mall, places like Zara, places like Nordstrom, places, it don't matter what the place is, wherever your desire is to dress, you have to go to these places. And you have to go and see things that you would like. Now, I'm not saying like the trendy pieces that be in the front that's just trends right now. I'm talking about actual timeless pieces, actual like, you might just want to see how you look like in a blazer. You might want to see how you look like in a skirt if you don't really wear skirts. You may want to see how you look like in a dress if you usually don't buy dresses, because a lot of times we don't have these things in our closet and we feel like we don't need them. Maybe we can wear them or we want them. It doesn't even matter. Let me tell you something. When you start window shopping, one, you can have like a couple dollars. You can have some money in your account. I'm not saying you about to, like, you can't get nothing, but it's times where you need to just want some free time. Now, I don't want to hear nothing about, I don't have no free time. It's this, it's that, and I'm always doing this, and I'm always at work, and I'm always with the kids, and then I got to cook, and then I'm not trying to hear none of that. Literally, you can give yourself 2 to 3 hours to go somewhere in the mall. Weekdays in the morning is probably your best bet. Do not do this on the weekends. Do not do this in the evening. Like, it's kind of best if you could do a weekday, maybe in the morning. I mean, if you have to do it on the weekend, hey, dude, ain't nobody stopping you. Like, who gonna check you? Do what you gotta do. But if you have to do it on the weekend, whatever time works for you and your schedule, but let's just stop making excuses. Let's stop making excuses. I feel like the best time to do this though is kind of on weekdays in the beginning of the week when everybody's at work and everybody's busy. You kind of got more space to think. Nobody's really checking for you. Ain't nobody in your way. Like, it's calm. Ain't nobody really in the mall for real. Like, that's my favorite time to shop. Monday through Wednesday, 10 a.m. I'm right there as soon as the door open. Like, but sometimes in your free time, sometimes when you riding around you with your friends, you have to just go to the mall. And sometimes you just got to touch on fabrics. Sometimes you have to feel, like, go into the expensive stores too. Don't get scared now. Sometimes you just got to see how you look in it. And go through certain pieces and actually go in the dressing room and try them on. Something with the subconscious mind about when you put something, when you go, like, listen, let me tell y'all something. I always said I wanted to wear blazers. This was like a year or something ago. I just want to wear a suit one day. I just want to wear a suit one day. And I would like go window shopping. And I would go to Zara and I would just put on suits in the mirror. Like, oh, I just look good in this blazer, because I just wanted to change up the way that I was dressing. I used to dress real skimpy, real trashy, or just didn't know how to dress at all. And I was trying to go through this phase. I mean, I was trying to grow up and just start dressing way more modest a little bit. I'm trying. I still be giving I don't know what the word is. I don't even know what the word is. I still be dressing revealing sometimes. I do. I can't help it. But I do be trying, and I know how to switch it up. So, you know, I was just trying to see how I look in actual clothes that I would never buy. So, you know, I would try on blazers. I would try on slacks. I would try on wide leg jeans, and I would just try on things just to see what I look like. And I would take pictures of me in the mirror just to have a visualization of this is how it fits. This is how this size fits. So I don't like this one, but I do like this one. And it's something I like. You're just learning what you like, what fits your body more, and how you're going to look in it. So when you do have the money, you know exactly what you're going to go look for. You ain't wasting no time. You ain't doing none of that. Now, I feel like there's nothing wrong with that, because you actually learn yourself while you window shop and you go and try a lot of things on. I'm talking about go get your measurements, do whatever it is you got to do, and literally learn your body in stores, learning different clothes, what you like and what you don't like. Now, let's get into the part where we're going to start talking about the money, when the money gets situated and when you're actually purchasing the item. So we can scoot the window shopping topic over there. We about to really start on when you start spending the money. Now, what I learned when it comes to building your wardrobe, it's never going to be this big thing that's going to happen overnight in 1 week, or if you just put hundreds and thousands of dollars in one savings account and then you pull it all out and just get everything you need at once. It doesn't work like that. Building your wardrobe takes time, and it's literally like a slow run, like slow and steady run, and you literally have to just build and build and build. Like slow and steady will win the race. Trust me. This is not something that's going to be like, boom, I got everything I need. I mean, if you really got it like that, then okay, cool, but I'm not gonna lie, like it just takes time to learn yourself and to learn your style. You're not going to learn your style in 1 month, 2 months, or 3 months, but you can slowly just build on the things that you like. Now, when it comes to money and budgeting and how you're going to actually start doing this when you do start spending, this is what I used to do. Now, I was in a situation where I just always had bills, like just being a woman on my own, and just I always had bills, and I'm talking about expensive bills. All by myself, want to be Miss Independent, but I just couldn't find the time to put money towards clothes because it felt like money was going towards everything else. And even outside of bills, just stuff for the house and stuff for this and stuff for that. I'm out eating and I got to get groceries and then I need more camera equipment. Like you just always, money's just always going everywhere but clothes. And I just always felt like I never have clothes. And when I did spend clothes, I would only go to the store to get something when I needed something for a specific event. And we're going to talk about that too. You got to stop doing that because you wasting money buying these 2-piece sets, these trendy poster girl outfits. And no, hang it up. We're talking about real wardrobe pieces. So I had to stop doing that. And what I would do is I would have my days when I window shop, but I would also have my days where I wouldn't say literally put money aside because I wasn't literally putting the money aside. It's just days when I had money and I did have things to do with that money, but I guess it is putting it aside then if you had things to do with it, but then you put some aside for the clothes, I guess. But it would literally be days where I would just be like, I'm gonna go to the mall and my limits is $50. Now, come on, we should all have $50. And this is not literally, I didn't put it on a time schedule. I didn't put like, oh, I'm gonna spend $50 every week. It would literally be whenever I had $50 to spare that wouldn't hurt. Now, the thing is, when it comes to building your wardrobe, you're going to have to sacrifice something. And I sacrificed a whole lot of fun. I sacrificed a whole lot of going out. I sacrificed a whole lot of buying liquor. Sometimes I sacrificed getting my nails done just because I knew my intentions were you have to get clothes and you have to focus on this. It's this term that people be like, yeah, bills is temporary, but drip is forever. I'm like delusional with that saying because I always say, like, them bills gonna be there. But baby, them bills gonna come and go. But these clothes, baby, is when I get these pieces gonna be forever. They timeless pieces, baby. Drip is forever. So I'm not even being funny. I'm not gonna say don't pay your bills. So that's not the thing that I'm saying. But what I will say is that it was times where I just started doing my own hair and times where I would literally put on press on sometimes. I would probably be like, okay, I'm not getting my nails done this month because this month I have to get clothes. I'm not buying no liquor this month because this month I have to buy clothes. Oh, I'm not eating out this week. No more hookah, no more wings, no more mimosas, no more brunch, no more none of that because I need clothes. And anything outside of bills and anything I felt like I was just playing around with money that I knew like I can stay down for a minute. And even if it was just $50 to $100, I was taking it to the store and I was getting clothes. Okay. Now, if you follow me on Instagram, that time, 2023, like March, I was posting pictures. I was always giving me some pieces and accessories and all of that. We're going to get to that. So the plan with the budgeting is, only thing I can say is, you can start small. You do not have to go straight into designer pieces. You do not have to go straight into the extreme, but you can literally go to the mall, especially if you don't need nothing but a shirt. I started with shirts. One of these shirts to be exact. And the crazy part is I only really wear this shirt if I'm literally doing something conservative. I'm about to be with family. I'm about to do something serious where I can't have everything revealing. I can put a jacket on and everything is closed all up. Because all my shirts that I used to have used to be from the little fast fashion boutiques where my breast is out, my nipple rings is showing, my chest is out, my back is out, my stomach is out. And I just never had clothes that just literally cover me all the way up, and sometimes I need stuff like that. So this is when I'm going to go into part 4, but hold up. This is when I started just taking little bits of money, and I'm literally saying, go start with $50. We can make a deal. $50. 40 might not do it. 40 might can do it, but just 50, and you can go to the mall. I don't care how much money you got in your account, because I don't want you to feel like you have to force yourself to get everything, but you can start with your shirts, just getting a shirt, just getting your basics, things like that, or just accessories or things like that in neutral colors and things like that. Just go to the mall with $50 one day and say, I'm literally, the only thing that I can get has to be under $50, and the thing that I get has to be something that I can wear more than 3 times. Deal? It has to be something that will go with 80% of your closets. That if you buy all of these, I'm not talking about just a piece that's trendy right now that in a couple of months nobody's going to care about. I'm talking about the quality has to be enough, but it has to be something enough that if I have this, I can still wear it next year. I can wear it with, I can see 5 different outfits with this one thing right here. And literally, that's where we're going. And depending on your budget, you can do 50, or you can be like, okay, I'm only gonna spend $100. But it's something about $50. If you ain't got $50 and you just don't have it, DoorDash for it, Lyft for it, do some type of side hustle, ask somebody for it, don't borrow it. But I'm just saying, whatever, you can literally just do baby things on the side. So I know, like, little things like, let me just drive Lyft real quick just to get this little $50, just take it to the store. Like, do what it is you gotta do. Because I get it, bills, if you got kids, if you need growth, like, I get it. It's like, trust me, I get it. So you don't always just have money to throw all the time. But sometimes, I ain't gonna lie, I was going months and I was like, oh, my nails just not gonna be done. But I will always keep press-ons for days when I gotta make content, or days I gotta take pictures. If I do gotta go on a date, or I gotta go out, I would keep me some press-ons in the house. Okay, I was not just straight butterball, no nails. But I would literally be like, I'm gonna have to take something out, or okay, this month we just not gonna get our lashes done, and these still a couple of dollars gonna go here. But just make sure you're getting timeless pieces, okay? Now, next section we're going to start in. The next point that I want to start on are your basics. Let me tell you how much basics are so important. If basics and just timeless pieces, period, you are going to always have something to wear. After you done threw everything out, and you go, my favorite store to start with basics is Zara, because one, the prices are not super expensive. They're affordable prices where you can start at, and the quality is phenomenal, okay? Or Skims. Skims is my one, but if you're just trying to go to the mall and you just, I'm not gonna lie, Skims can be expensive when you're trying to get things in bulk, and Amazon got better dupes. I'm not gonna lie, I get a lot of my dupes from, I used to buy Skims, like the real Skims, until eventually I just tried to dupe on Amazon, and then it was the same thing, sis. Like, it was literally the same. Like, I can literally go grab it right now, and they're both the same thing. So now I actually just buy the dupes now. And just let me know if y'all want to see videos of me showing y'all actual clothes, and I'll put them on for y'all, and just show y'all like difference between like dupes and things like that, and like affordable clothing that y'all can order online and things like that. But back to basics. You want to start with just regular shirts. A black shirt, a white shirt, a gray shirt. Like, this is literally what I was doing. Now, at this time when I was getting my basics though, I just didn't have the budget at the moment to literally go get all 3 shirts at one time. So every time I went to Zara one time after I window shopped and tried it on, maybe how, like, I already knew what it was going to look like. I already knew what size I needed. I already knew what it felt like, because I already went window shopping and tried on like 8 different things before one day last month. And then all of a sudden this month, you know, I just put my $50 to the side. I I zoomed to the mall, and I already knew what I was looking for. I already knew what size I needed. I already knew what color I wanted. And it may not be a shirt that you literally about to pop out in, but you need your basics, because when you get your basics, you can layer. And when you start learning how to dress, you start putting it on top and put it, and you don't need no trendy pieces. You don't need none of that. So I would go And I'm like, I'm about to go get that one shirt, but I'm about to go get it in black. That's all we're doing today. And if you got something left over, just go get you some Starbucks, get you something to drink, and go back home. I would literally go to the mall and I'm about to go get this one shirt. Now later on, it may be later on that week or maybe later on the next week, I'll pull me another $50 to the side. Okay, I'm about to go get that same exact basic shirt, but I'm about to go buy it in white. Then I did it again. Okay, I'm about to go get that same exact shirt again, but I'm about to go get it in gray. And I do the same thing if I shop on Amazon when I go get my Skims dupes and my regular t-shirts. Okay, about to go get one. Then I'm gonna get two. I was also in this, like, this is literally how you got to do it. Over time, when time starts passing, months starts going by, you start noticing you can hang them up in your closet. You got the black, gray, white, boom, boom, boom. And then don't let me get into when you start getting your jeans. You be like, I'm literally gonna go to the mall and get one pair of jeans. Jeans are hard to find. When I was doing this little on a budget type of thing, trying to find jeans, and I didn't really know my size sometimes, and I gotta try jeans on because jeans be cut different ways and different sizes, some wide, some skinny, some long. I had to figure out what looked good on my body. I had to figure out what type of jeans that I wanted, but jeans are so hard to find. I don't know why. I struggle with finding good jeans, I'm not gonna lie, but Zara has some great jeans. The thing is, Zara has great jeans, but my size is always gone. So I can never try them on in the store because my size is never there. And if you do catch it, you got to get it because it will be gone. But that's another thing. Okay, I'm going to take this $50. I don't know how much Zara jeans are. It probably wasn't 50, probably was like 60. But they don't be super, super expensive if it's just a basic jean. So, same thing. You keep, what I basically saying was when you keep adding these basic, okay, we need one regular pair of jeans. We need one black boot. When I'm talking about basics, not with no rhinestones all over it that you can only wear one time. I'm talking about a piece that if you wear it 2 times in a week, nobody will notice because that's how basic it is. Those are the basics that you need. That you literally gonna take, and they're going to be under 50. So when you get a closet full of these, basic things, you literally always have something to wear. Because in the beginning, I didn't get you're always going to have something to wear because this top go with that bottom go with that shoe, that you can just switch the top. Okay. Do we get what I'm saying? You get your basic dresses, and when you first building your wardrobe, you're not going to have your crazy, you're not going to have big statement pieces. You probably won't even have your jewelry and accessories yet because you have to get the foundation down first. You don't get into the statement pieces and you don't get into the big accessory. You don't get all of that until you start with your basics. You gotta have the bread down first before you put the butter down, okay? You can't add no butter until you get the bread. Like, you literally have to have the foundation first. Don't jump out there trying to go get this big fur coat and this big, just gonna have this razzle dazzle this because this zebra print. Like, stop it. You need to get a black shirt, a white shirt, blue pair of jeans, light blue, one dark blue, one black. Like, literally, don't buy no leggings, y'all. We can talk about that later. Leave the leggings alone. Throw all your leggings out. Sis, throw your leggings out. Throw your sweatpants out. You gotta throw all that big t-shirt, anything, throw it out. Okay? But let's get into the next topic. I kind of think I got all my topics out. I feel like the main thing was literally just like budgeting. You have to budget, and if you have to do something on the side, it's about doing something on the side to get a couple dollars to build. And if you can't do something on the side, then you have to sacrifice something that it is that you're doing, that if you just stop doing it this month, you're not going to die. Like, you're not going to die if you don't get your lashes done this month. You're not going to die if you be like, okay, I'm going to get a style in my hair that I can do myself, that I can keep up the maintenance with myself, just so I don't have to keep going to go pay Kiki $285 every 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just certain things. Or if you always go to the liquor store, if you smoke and you always buying weed, I'm not going to smoke this week. This week, go to my jeans. Like, you have to literally be like, because y'all have to literally, it's all in your habits and what you're decided to spend your money on. You have to start with your basics. I will make more videos about how eventually you start adding more and the things you can keep adding. I'm still going through an adding phase of just adding to my wardrobe, but the basics, you could never go wrong. I'm talking about black shirt, white shirt, blue jean, dark jean, black boot, one regular trench coat. Now, all right, when it comes to coats ain't gonna be under $50. Now, coats is something where you literally like, I have to put this money aside, but you're not gonna get no coat that do too much. You just get you a regular basic black or like a brown. If you trying to be classy, baby, one trench coat gonna do you. Like one pea coat, trench coat, long, you know, we getting grown now, so like we want the coats that cover our butt up and stuff like that. Maybe it's gonna take you a long way. And a pea coat, because those are thicker. Black, brown, you good. With your basics underneath and you layer, then we get into accessories and all that in different videos. And then, you know, but this one last thing I'm gonna say is accessories. Accessories are so affordable that even if you just take $50 to the mall and you just say, I may just give me a pair of earrings. I may just give me a necklace. I may just give me a hat. It was times I was going to the mall literally and just bought a hat in black. And I would go back the next week and I would go buy that same hat in red. And I would go back and I would go buy it in pink. Or just something to just slowly keep adding, or just a purse or like a affordable bag. And y'all can go check out my affordable purse bags. But like literally. But I don't want to drag this video on, and I will make more videos. Let me know what questions y'all have. Let me know how y'all like this video. Make sure you like and subscribe for more. It's so many topics we can touch on when it comes to building your wardrobe, but this was just how to budget when you don't have all the funds at the moment. So all my baddies that's trying to get on the budget, let's get it together, period. See y'all in the next video.